Welcome back everybody, and today's topic will be, how did Snoke know what happened on the second Death Star? In the Force Awakens novel, we have this dialogue between Snoke and Kylo Ren that wasn't in the movie. Snoke seems to know exactly what happened at the end of Return of the Jedi. So, in my previous Ren Revealed video, I had many questions posed to me about how is this possible, and some of you guys presented your own theories. So let's take a look at some of them. Was Snoke maybe a Force-sensitive Imperial guard who was present on the second Death Star? No, I don't believe this is the case. I don't believe they would go with a backstory of Snoke being an Imperial guard. I think they have something much more grandiose planned for him. Snoke is the entity Palpatine felt beyond the unknown regions, and he's basically omnipotent. Hence, he saw everything play out using his immense Force abilities, regardless of the vast distance between himself and these events. Maybe they could play it like that, but I'm leaning towards a no. If Snoke saw what went down on the second Death Star through the Force at such a distance, why was he then unable to sense where Luke Skywalker was, or Rey for that matter, or the location of the Resistance base? The First Order had to follow a Rebel recon ship to find out their location. Snoke didn't know where it was. Being omnipotent, he should have foreseen the destruction of Starkiller Base and Kylo Ren's defeat at the hands of Rey. These are things that could possibly bring about his undoing. I think that Snoke being this entity and using his abilities to pry on the events at the end of Return of the Jedi, but not using them to foresee the events that took place in The Force Awakens, doesn't hold up, but that's just my opinion. The Death Star had cameras recording the throne room, and the recorded data was transferred due to some sort of fail-safe security protocol to another location before it blew up. This one is very plausible, and I don't see why it wouldn't be one of the explanations they could use. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Palpatine recorded his torturing sessions and watched the footage for scientific purposes, of course. Luke simply told everybody what happened, and the news spread by word of mouth across the galaxy. We can imagine all the possible different versions retold due to the Chinese whispers effect. Somewhere in the Outer Rim, Palpatine saved Luke from Vader and Luke married his sister, only to be cannibalized by the evil Ewoks. Sometimes the easiest explanation is the correct one. So yes, Snoke could have heard of the events by word of mouth, but in that dialogue with Kylo Ren, it doesn't sound like he's retelling a story he's heard. It sounds like he knows exactly what happened. So, how would I explain this? My guess would be that Snoke had Kylo Ren bring him Vader's mask to inspect for himself, and much like what happened to Rey when she handled Anakin's lightsaber, Snoke used his abilities to see what occurred in that throne room. Vader's mask would be a powerful dark side artifact. I think that Snoke is the one that's teaching Kylo Ren how to conjure up visions of his grandfather, and that without his guidance, Kylo Ren still doesn't possess the necessary abilities to do so solo, pun intended, as we can see here.
Show me, grandfather, and I will finish what you started.
He gets no answer or vision. So there you have it. I think it is far more likely that Snoke learned of the events that occurred on the second Death Star by touching Vader's mask, rather than being an omnipotent intergalactic being that can see everything that occurs or is yet to occur. Thanks for watching everybody and supporting the channel. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. Don't forget to like, sub, share and all that good stuff. And until next time, see yous.